Greetings, everyone. There's the expression, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But then there's also one that say, it's better if you close your mouth and be taken for a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. When we see stories breaking or trending, it's okay to put in your 2 cents. When Jenny does it, it is to bring awareness. And truthfully speaking, even if the young woman had done wrong things or bad things, even if the young woman was not loyal in the sense that people, describe loyalty, when the gentleman allow himself to be used to come out and share intimate details. And when I say intimate details, I'm not talking about bedroom situation. I'm talking about things that go down between man and woman. In the beginning, everything is always sweet, hunky-dory, nice. It is not just the female that would tell the man things that he wants to hear. It's about the man also presenting his story. And, when a man comes to you and make promises to you, so many women fall for it. And so many women are disappointed. So I don't want to come out here and make it seem like this female is so evil and she's done so much awful things and, devastate a man. Because man do that every day. Every day man turn woman world upside down. It's limitless. Okay? And I'm not saying one bad thing deserve another. But mighty God, it is disgusting. And if truth be told, telling one story to heal does not look like this. No. Providing receipts, voice notes, and things like that, and turn around and say you ever love this person. No. Because the person went low doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean that. And it is very clear that is nothing about all that this gentleman has done. That doesn't matter. The problem is she moved on. And now the job is to take her to the lowest level. And he says she's going to sink the family. He's the one who is attempting to do that. Yes, the family shows some level of ungratefulness. I'm not going to lie about that. And as I said, I don't want to be on anybody's side. But when I look at it from this standpoint now, it makes me say to women, it is better to stay alone than to get involved with the wrong man. Same thing is true for men too. Better to stay alone than get involved with the wrong woman. Because if 5 years of bliss or 6 years of bliss become one day of horror, it was not worth it. We have to look at these things. Some of you are saying, I'm done with it, I don't want to hear nothing. You can learn something from it. Some of you are disgusted with the way things are going. Me personally feel like regardless of what happened or what was said in the past, it's time for a clean break. The young woman has moved on. She is now a mother. And that doesn't mean that cancel whatever, but these are things that should be conversation that should be had behind closed door to promote healing. You would never come out on the World Wide Web and expose all these things. And the thing that hurts me the most, guys, is that the mother is in the States with her, helping her. And you know how kids can be. Sometimes when you and them have the little falling out, you're going to go to your man and you're going to chat them. Tell me who don't do that. Tell me who's never chat their mother or their father or their family with the man that they lay down on the bed on their head on. And if she needs her mother at this time, and this man is going to come out and put voice note with stuff that she confided in him about her mother. What are you trying to do? To create rift between the woman and her mom at a time when she need her mom the most? That's disgusting, man. There is no healing attempt there. That is just complete destruction. And it's not very nice. You can't say you love somebody and you don't have any compassion for the person at a very vulnerable time in her life when she's now a mother. I don't care about nothing else in the past. You know how many women give birth to children and go through postpartum depression? Imagine if her mom take it to heart and start show her bad face or start neglecting her. It's uncomfortable because I'm sure she never intended for her mom to hear her say those things. I can't support the thing anymore. Everything that she did to him, that he claimed that she's done to him, I don't feel sorry for him anymore. And I was feeling very sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him anymore. No. And he's so silly. The guy has a channel and goes on another man's channel and giving money in the man's pocket but he's giving interview. That is so ridiculous. The man could have invited that one over to his platform, get somebody to set up StreamYard, and the man could interview him on his own channel. That would indicate that the person actually care about him. He claims that the woman take everything in terms of his YouTube funds, and that the man gave all of these things. And yet when the time came for the man to make big bucks, because he's been putting out few little videos here and there, not making no much money, this was an opportunity for the man to go viral and make money put in his pocket to reclaim some of what he claimed he lost. And what did he do? He does not think. I am 100% sure he is exposing himself to another woman, another young woman, you know. And the story is starting to coincide. It almost seemed like him and the other woman, that person who claims that she's with, in an age gap situation. Because neither the man with the truck or the woman with the bell are people that are random. This is not a coincidence. These are all orchestrated. It's like these individuals come together as a team. And they're out here to claim to expose. They're exposing themselves. And hypocritical in the sense that, oh, you know, we care about her. Oh, you care about her, you want to hear all this dirt. We don't need to hear all the dirt. We need to hear, okay, so what happened to break down the relationship? Every day, man and woman left. People get together and they break up. And in the time or the process of them being together, they do all kinds of messed up stuff to each other. If anybody wanted to hear what happened to cause a breakdown, but so far, all people hear is she, you know. How can it be a one-sided thing? Right? I don't care. People give opportunity to people all the time. And people go, especially women. Women have this worse than men because they're the ones who fall in love. Take men that they don't know nothing about and bring them, and as soon as they land in America or wherever in the world, them take up tail and gone or start show the woman bad face. It is not new to women. It's something, that's why a lot of women do not feel any empathy for this man, because they've had a lot of bad experience with men. You understand? You know, I can say I'm not going to talk about it, but I feel like talking about it. It just make man look dirty. It just make some woman, remind some women, stay far from men. When you're going to be in a relationship and somebody is going to take a phone and record you, and maybe his partner did that to him. Maybe she recorded him, and if she did, rightfully so. I'm not just being biased, because guess what? She was in a situation where if it looks like she's a bad person, she doesn't have something to show what she's going through, what would happen to her. But voice notes while you were married, in a relationship where you're both happy, I didn't need to hear all of that. That doesn't explain nothing to me except that you're trifling and you're not a nice person. You're presenting that. And the longer you stay online, sir, the more you're going to expose yourself. The longer you talk, the more people are going to feel less empathy. Those who are encouraging it and celebrating it, they're miserable in their own life, and therefore they want to see you self-destruct. Leave the girl alone now. We all chat her long enough. We bring her down long enough. Leave the girl alone now. She move on. She's not coming back to you, sir. And it doesn't matter how much dirty man she take in the future. She's still not coming back to you because you have shown your colors. You have exposed your fangs. And now she knows she can take a chance with another dirty man. But she's done with the ones from the past. It seems like, as they say, she's back with her ex or whatever. But maybe they never ended on a bad term. Maybe there was no closure, and so that she can give it another try. But at the end of the day, as a woman, make sure you have your own. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you understand that what one person do, another one can do it or worst. Protect yourself as women. Do not trust none of these men out here, because half of the time they don't like a man. That's why it's so easy for them to switch on you. Okay? Love you today, hate you tomorrow. That's crazy. Listen, any man who doesn't understand that you take your loss, you lick your wounds, you do therapy behind the scenes if that's what it takes, and you move on. But to constantly be haunting, and bringing out all these personal details, nobody wants to hear it. You're going to stay there and talk until something run up into your head. And I don't want to say it, I don't wish that. But you see, wickedness is not something that we should smile about. For the longest while, I say to people, stop calling the man worthless because the man has his house. The house that he lives in is in his name. Excuse me, guys. I knew it was in his name. Men do that all the time. They protect their interests. I'm not saying it's a stupid thing to do. They protect their interests. And none of them are innocent. Okay? None of them are innocent. But at this point, I just feel like, oh my gosh. As I said before, if you're a single person, enjoy your singleness. Take care of yourself. Stop rushing into these relationship, whether for opportunity or whatever you perceive to be love. Take time to get to know you, connect with you, love you. Okay? Because there are a lot of persons who are in relationships that are not very happy. All you see on the surface is their joy and their happiness, but they're far from it. And this story is not going to be the only one that you come across. There will be many more. All you got to do is learn from it. Take notes, guys. Take notes, because it's going to sink further. At this point, I don't care what he comes with. I don't want to hear his story anymore. Honestly, I don't care what he brings, any receipt he brings. I just know that if I was a woman, I would stay far from that man. Honest to God. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Disgusting. And for that one who's always talking about his wife being there, dragging down another woman, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself as a woman, because you should be saying to your mother, Lashy, stop it. There's no way I could see my husband who has appendage attached to him sit there morning, noon, and night talking about a woman. I can understand another woman doing that. And you're sitting there as a woman, but you're watching and supporting that nonsense. Foolishness. I would not support my husband dragging down another woman morning, noon, and night. So the man would have to go tell his own story. My man cannot be no mouthpiece for no man. That's crazy. Guys, anyway, I have a video coming up, regarding another YouTuber that someone sent to me. And I will do my review on there. Please talk to me. You want me to stop doing these videos and stop talking about them? Support the other videos. Say bless everyone.